Evening, everyone. TMA Sunday Night Live, where you choose the topics, we will discuss them. Just before we get on, obviously, we'll get all your opinions through. This is more of a post-game reaction, so we'll get all your opinions and any topics related to the game you want to get through them, please do. As always, let's introduce my esteemed colleagues. The man, the myth, the legend, Dino's managed to get on this time. Well done, mate. Hey, good times. The Turkish immigrant, young man Dino, evening, mate. And also John McClain himself, Mr. Canadian Darren. All right, mate. He has a hat. He has a hat. That's pretty cool, mate.
I love this one.
Get your hats up for the lads, mate. That's all good. Right, okay, let's get straight on with it. Obviously, we'll go around the table. Just before we do, big massive shout out as always to Lou. Hopefully, he's gradually getting on the mend, and all the best to you, mate. As always, we're in association with the tailor-made Former Players Club. Head over to Facebook for that as well. Massive shout out to Pricey and Lufa for that as well. Just before we get on, please make time to talk about. We will try to, mate, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to delve into too much, mate, until I get the okay from people very close to Lufa. By the way, Dan, so I don't want to, because otherwise I'll go on a rant, and I want to keep my tongue in my mouth as much as I can, mate, about that. But we will eventually talk about Lufa. It's not for the want of not for trying, but I want to wait until people close to him let us do that as well. I think at the moment we don't really want. Oh, he's taking a sip of drink as well. Well done, Darren.
It's just water.
Vodka. Stuart saying, hi boys, leggy today, Jefferson new Messi. What a waste of space. Fuming we took Bio off to replace him. Evening fellas, it's Ali G in the big building. Evening guys in it. Evening guys, hope you all had a good Christmas and that lot. Yeah, no, cheers mate. Like I said, the Lufa situation, we will eventually get into it, but today let's talk about the game. Obviously I'm in talks with people that are quite close to Lufa, and I don't want to say anything unless we've got permission to do so. So we will delve into it, put it that way, eventually. Right, let's get all your opinions on the game. A few people already come on about it. I'm going to stop waffling on, but Darren, mate, did you say you watched it?
No, I didn't. Unfortunately, today I've just been able to read the reports and got the updates on some of the substitutions with Vata. Apparently, Vata had a slight knock, which is why he was taken off, and the same also with Imran Loser. Apparently he had a knock as well. But yeah, just that for me, what's the love-hate, overall I love the Championship. I think we all do, but it's a crazy league, and that you've got Watford unbeaten at home in 17. Cardiff haven't won in 10. They're down there on the bottom. You logically would think we're going to beat them, and probably beat them comfortably, and we didn't. And the Championship does what it does. Just like I was saying before we came on, Stoke beating Sunderland 1-0, that was a surprise. But I think what irks me more than anything, and it is an Achilles heel in this squad, is the lack of ability of concentrating at kickoff. Conceding in 50 seconds. They're just not switched on, these players. And part of the blame, and I love Tom and the coaching staff, they've done great, but they've got to take a bit of a hit on that too. As well, obviously the players have. It's such a poor start. And like I was saying before we went on pitch, in the games I used to play, if you go down a goal early, it seems to knock the wind out of you for a good 10 minutes. And it always gives the opposition a bit more of a start. But as somebody just said, the end of the run had to come at some point. But it's just a shame it did today because, there was a feel-good factor after the last result. But it is what it is. It's the Championship. Fair play to Cardiff. As you were saying, at the end of the day, like you said, mate, Cardiff deserved it. Yeah, they had some rolling around and God knows what, but what team doesn't do that in this day and age, right? But for me, it's just the frustrating part that they can't stay focused from the kickoff and concede so bloody early. Poor goals. It's a tough one. And the thing is, didn't you say like 4 of the top 6 have lost today? So it was a chance to get a little bit more ground, and we've blown it. So, but you live another day. We go to QPR on Wednesday. So, yeah, I'll pass it to Dino, I guess.
Oh, we let them set the pace from the get-go. We did. They come with a plan. maybe not the score within 50 seconds. I don't think that was part of the plan, but the minute a team like that go up, you know they're going to waste time. You can see their plan. They're desperate. They're going to roll round every foul. We can go on blaming the ref. Yes, he was crap, but you still got to score the goals and play the game. I can tell you the worst player on the pitch, and that was Ryan Porteous first half. That's the worst game I've seen him play. He was absolutely shocking. I blame him for the second goal. He should have passed it out to Andrews. He tried passing it in the centre. They get it down, bring it down, score. Fair enough. We had more than enough time to sort it out, but it starts from him. He was letting balls bounce. He missed a free header in the first half, and they nearly scored through that. They were through, but luckily it was offside. I don't know what sort of game he was having for an international. I was very disappointed in him. I'm not blaming him for the loss. It's a team effort. You know, he got subbed at half time, to be fair to Cleverley. He saw that problem and changed it, like me and Paul were talking. Yeah, they set the pace. I was disappointed. You know, we got back in it at 1-1. You sort of think, right, get into half time, 1-1, sort yourself out, come back out and really go for it. And then 2 minutes before the half time, we let them score again. And that put the game straight back into their situation. And yeah, we had a couple of chances. I don't really want to go on about Jefferson at the moment. I'm so effing pissed off with that miss. He bottled that 100%. He closed his eyes, worrying about the keeper hitting him there. Don't care what anyone says. You got to test the keeper there. Played long enough to know, and he bottled that completely. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, as I was saying to Paul Boy, who would have scored that, but we don't know that chance it's come. So, besides that, I don't think many players really stood out. Chat Patazzi tried his best. I like Andrews and Fata, but I thought that right side looked weak with both of them. I didn't think one of them was strong enough to defend at times. I don't think you can play both of them on the right, if I'm being honest. That looked a weak side, and they hit that quite a few times. I love both players, but you're going to have one on the bench and one start for me, because it looked vulnerable a lot of times, and they hit it a lot of times in that first half. And I was a bit worried. Till it got changed up a bit, it looked a bit better. But without Barr, we look really, don't want to say mediocre, but he is our main threat, you know. Fata's quick, but he ain't Barr fit quick, and he ain't a threat like Barr. Still got good players, but, you know, Loser was lucky not to get sent off, to be honest with you. He could have had a second yellow at times, getting a bit silly with fouls. And besides that, Cardiff well and truly deserved it. I don't care about possession. They defended well. They won the first battles, and they won second battles and third battles, and we didn't want it. They were tougher, stronger, and like Darren said, that's why the Championship's so bloody tough. The league table means sod all, really, you know. But yeah, it's crap, really. I'm really disappointed. And yeah, just not good enough. And we got what we deserved, regardless of the ref. We got what we deserved. And yeah, it's a wake-up call. It really is. Really is.
Moves.
Blimey, I'll not follow that. No, it was,
Ali G, by the way, mate.
Yeah, Ali G. Slough massive.
Yeah, go on, mate.
Yeah, can't hide it today. Shocking, woeful, pathetic. Is probably words that I have not used for a very long time. But today, all those three are warranted, because it was nothing short of a shower of shit. And I mean that. I agree, Dino. Ryan Andrews should have been hauled off at half time as well. He should have gone. I'm sorry, when him and the back line on the right side and the centre backs need to take full responsibility for that first goal. If you're going to drag someone down, just drag them down. The ref's not going to give you a yellow card straight away. He's going to be like, look, it's first minute, calm it down. But no, he let him go. And I'm sorry, Porteous and Pollock, I don't know what the hell they were playing at. They were half asleep. None of them went and shut them down. None of them. Batman couldn't do a thing to stop that goal going in. He couldn't even stop the second goal going in. So just for what, sorry, Leon, you know, your best mate Backman weren't at fault today. Yeah, but,
all Livermore.
all Xavi Livermore. God, get him back, I tell you. One thing I will say, the midfield, diabolical. Sissoko didn't even look interested. Kayembe looked. I don't know what he was doing on the pitch. Loser tried doing things, but wasn't coming off. And Dino's right. He should have been. Quite frankly, he should have been sent off today. Loser. He should have had a red card for that second challenge he done. No need to do it. I know he's frustrated and angry, but going in like you did, like he did, on any other day, the red card comes out. And he can have no complaints. He's a lucky boy he wasn't sent off. As for the forwards, don't even get me started with that lot. I was absolutely seething. I know you guys were there. But I think today, I actually said it to a friend of mine. This was a game for Tom Ince to start. We actually needed Tom Ince on that pitch from the word go. Because I feel he would have actually just taken the game to them. And when he come on, I couldn't work out what position he was playing. He was trying to get forward, but no one wanted to go forward. And yeah, I'm just so frustrated and annoyed to lose the unbeaten record like we have done in the manner that we've done. You know, I could take it if it's a good game that's gone end to end and there's plenty of chances. And in the end, it finishes as a 2-1. But the manner in which we conceded both goals, even getting level, keep your heads for 5 minutes. Oh no! By the way, Cardiff, there's the goal. Go and put the ball in the net again. We'll let you have it. It was awful, and yeah, like Dino said, Clebs has got to take this on the chin. He's got to take the blame. And yeah, what was Jefferson doing? I simply don't know. Bambi on ice. Dancing on ice, skating on ice. He was doing something.
Being unfair on Bambi, innit?
I think it is actually. I think it's an insult to Bambi.
Don't knock Bambi. Fucking legend.
Yeah. But no, I'm just absolutely annoyed after the way we battled back against Portsmouth on Boxing Day. It sort of feels like we've had a big hangover from it, and we have been absolutely caught cold. But like I say, to concede in 58 seconds at home, no, that's got to be sorted out. And I've got to be honest, I think Sierralta coming on at half time kind of steadied the ship at the back, but kind of too little, too late, even by the start of the second half. But yeah, just damn right awful. And I'll tell you one other thing: Blissett cannot play right midfield. He's not a right midfielder. If we were 4-4-2 today or 4-2-3, 4-3-2-1, whatever the system was, that was not even working either. So they've got to look at it and get. Well, apparently they don't want to bring him. They don't want to terminate that loan.
No, also Cleverly's come out and said he's going to stay there for the remainder of the season for his development.
Yeah.
Or Jefferson or
no, fuck no, Jesus! One of my shits has got more bloody threatened near the box than fucking Jefferson. I'll tell you, sorry, I don't mean to dig out players, but that was a disgrace. And I put Dino's example of that. He bottled that, and posted the video up earlier. He shut himself as soon as he saw the goalkeeper coming out.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Bio would have headed that in.
Oh, he would have flung himself at it.
That's how easy it is. I mean, even you would have backheeled it in, mate.
Exactly. My techers, man.
Your techers, mate, would be top corner, mate.
Exactly. I'd have found the top corner with ease. Even the free kick balls, Dino would have defended it this time.
Well, I actually said after he said that, after he had that, I said, "There's times now I wish I had bloody Steve Butler up front." That's how bad it's
got. Out retirement. But
I'd rather have Jamie Morley up front than Jefferson. That says it all.
Yeah, but no, just for me, it was downright awful today. I left before the full-time whistle as well. I'd seen enough.
Stuart's right though, Moobs, isn't he? I'll let you lead with this first, and I'll shout some things out. He's right. The transfer window has been decent, to be fair, apart from a few dead squids.
I think. Sorry, Dan.
No, I was just going to say, considering, I mean, said it before, like, with our board, they invested 10% of the player sales, in this squad. And I think we've overachieved, and I think that goes down to overall, the management of Cleverley's done a phenomenal job. But jumping onto the Bayo thing, somebody said about, because I would say, and I remember very clearly the Graham Taylor years. I think I've said this before in one of the podcasts where we had a home performance and we were so poor at the end of the 90 minutes, they went off the pitch and Taylor brought them out and done a half-hour training session at Vicarage Road. I think it happened at an away game as well. You need that. For me, the way Bayo behaved it was just so mature I know he's a young man and I know he's learning his trade, but he's an adult. He's not 15. He's not playing in kids' leagues. He's a grown man. And unfortunately, and I know the abuse he was getting was wrong, of course, but he cost us for that red card. And if Graham Taylor was in charge today or would have been in charge last week, I'll tell you now, that boy wouldn't be in a starting. It wouldn't be on the bench.
Oh, true, yeah.
He wouldn't
Fair
be
point.
On a month. He wouldn't be on the bench for a month.
Yeah.
And I'd say fair play, because what he done enticing the fans, it's inexcusable. It's inexcusable. You're a professional footballer. Get out there, do a bloody job. You know people are going to... I remember my mate Steve was a Swansea fan, and he was at Vetch Field years ago, for those who... That was Swansea's original ground. And Watford were playing at Swansea, and John Barnes went to take a corner kick. And somebody from the Swansea fans threw a banana at him. And it landed at his foot, and he picked it up, and he peeled it, and he ate it, and threw the banana skin off the pitch. And all the Swansea fans got up and applauded him. He was basically just laughing in their face. And we scored, and we won, right? Sometimes they say you've got to deal with that stuff, but when you look at the video footage of Bar running the length of the bloody field, it's just inexcusable. I'm not saying we wouldn't have lost today, because I think there was too many players out there that partly looked either fatigued. And I think, by the way, Moobsy, your shout about Ince is bang on. He's not getting enough games this season. And in these ugly games, that's when he needs to be in. He's got a very good experience, and cleverly said that himself. He should be out there starting. Anyway, I jumped in there. Sorry, lads.
No, you're all right, mate. I'm going to shout some comments out. Just a massive shout out to Swansea City for beating the Scum today. Well done, Swansea.
The only highlight of today.
Huh?
The only highlight of today. This is...
Yeah, it was when we had that one of the last corners before me and Dino buggered off like a minute ago. We were going, they've lost 2-1. We're like, oh, thank God for that. At least that's cushioned the blow a little bit. Anyway, Woody's back on with a spelling as usual, but we'll put that out.
Spell checker has returned.
Oh, I bloody hasn't, mate, by the looks of it. Halsey's saying at least Moob's happy with the City result. Yeah, so am I, mate. Go on, the City.
Yeah, Super Haaland.
Oh, no, Super Haaland. Yeah, almost as good as Bayo, mate. Has any striker than Jefferson gone to a club and never scored? Look up that, Kev, but I think you're probably right. Woody saying the height of Sissoko, he could have out-jumped the smallest player for the ball. Dave, players looked fatigued, should have mixed it up a bit, used the squad more, rested a few. Woody, send him back in January and get our guy back. Stuart said, fairness, yeah, Stuart is one now, I agreed with him. Dave said, any good strikers we could get in loan in January. Thought cleverly he could get youngsters on loan from United. Also, Ali G, from Stuart in it. Darren, that's a tribute to you, mate. Butler, the bus driver, would have done better. It's a shame we didn't sign Jay Stansfield. Yeah. Crybabies, Pompey lost as well. From the missus. I just noticed that, actually. Is Ali G in the house? That's from Stuart again. He's going to get loads, shitloads today. In it. West Side's massive. West Side's is the best. Yes. At least, well, was it Blackburn and Sunderland lost today as well? Oh, and the Scum got beat too. What else? Oh yeah, Ian. This is from Woody. We are in a league. We are in the league is more than any of us dream of this season. So come on, guys. Happy Christmas. Let's end the year on a downer. Yes, let's on a year on a downer. Exactly, mate. I completely agree. Well done, Woody. Speak sense again.
I think I could translate that as let's not end the year on a downer despite us losing.
You should have asked the team to stop it then, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
He would have helped if the team won, but hey-ho, I know what he means. At least Blackburn and Sunderland lost it. Yeah, we've done that. Let's get a couple more out. Did we miss Bar after his ban from the Pompey game? Absolutely. Yeah, too right. Darren's just touched on that. Very good point. But look, I'll make my quick assessment of today. Firstly, the ref was absolutely shit. They were time wasting bastards. Some of the play they did was absolutely disgraceful. But at 110% at the end of the day, we lost that game. No one else lost it for us. We conceded 2 shit goals, and that was it. They deserved it. Well, we had 73% possession or something. They absolutely deserved it. So fair play, Cardiff, and hope they had a safe trip home. So we move on. And Cardiff and what was it? Sheffield? Yeah, no, Cardiff. QPR and Sheffield United next coming up. Like I've always said, I don't care. I look at a fixture. I don't care if it's home or away, as long as we get the wins. I look at both of them as just games. I don't care where they are, and we need to hit back big time against QPR. But like Dino said, the way it's going, you know, QPR, like I say, are going to be no slouches either, especially at home, and they're fighting for it as well. And we're going to go there with a knock to our confidence, certainly, and we need to get a result there. So Tom's not stupid, you know. He's still learning. He's still learning the trade. He's his first defeat at home now, first defeat he's ever suffered in his managerial career as well, which is quite impressive. So it's almost, I mean, three months short of a year he hasn't lost. So it's bloody impressive, and you know he's learning all the time, and it doesn't give him a pass whatsoever. But we also have a level of understanding that, you know, we're like Woody's absolutely spot on. We are surprising everyone of how well we've been doing. We just need to find that consistency both home and away, and we'll get there. But QPR is going to be massive. Both Sheffield United, you'd be surprised because we've downed the likes of Sunderland when they're on form. So there's no reason why we can't beat Sheffield United at home as well, because they've had a little bit of a wobble. Right, Woody's laughter emoji. Dave, I would get Big Sam Gallagher in January. Is class. Big solid lump who can smash defenders about. Higgins, bottom line, we were poor. Can't keep conceding in the first 5 minutes. You're on the back foot, absolutely. And the missus says the way they have done the fixtures is crazy for every team. Only 2 days between games. All teams will be tired. Yeah, I mean, this has been going from the dawn of time. I can see what she means, but this has been from the dawn of time. And
well, I think, isn't this something to do with the FA Cup this year?
Yeah.
Why we're getting everything crammed in.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been crammed in for a little bit around Christmas anyway, but I think it's even more crammed in this year because of that, I think, isn't it?
And I think it's how Christmas has fallen as well, because we normally get a bit more of a gap, but this time around we're getting absolutely sweet Fanny Ann.
Yeah.
I think last year, I think we had 4 days between games. I'm sure we did. But this year it's just been it's been ridiculous.
I mean, I agree with the fatigue one, Moob. Sorry to interrupt. I agree with the fatigue one. But the thing is, though, every club's dealing with it. Some teams just deal with it better. I mean, the teams, the squads, apart from the Leeds, the Burnleys and all those type of teams, most other teams have got the same number of players in their squad. Oh, here we go. I told you, Dino, she's already started. Look, I've got the first loss at home. She's labelled that on me now, hasn't she?
I knew she'd do. I was wondering how long
I knew she'd bloody do it. That's what I said to Dino. I wish we bloody equalised. I was so pissed off with Jefferson. Not the fact that we didn't score, it was the fact that I don't get Sue winding me up. Don't give me tired. No, that's what I mean, Cusack. I said that it's the same with every team.
Don't give him tired, and he's got bed early then.
Yeah, he's tired of the fact that he can't slag off Backman today. I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
Backman's the best in the league, Cusack, and you know it. Shove that opinion. You. I'll get my hands on him, I'll tell you. That crazy.
it's probably.
mofo. Sorry, go on, Dino. Carry on, mate. I'm waffling on.
It's probably another reason, like Moob said, like Darren agrees, it's probably another reason to give Ince a bloody run out, because he's been on the bench for a while, isn't it, against QPR, like Moob said, and I totally agree with him. And maybe a few others that haven't played in a while, it's time to change it up for QPR away. You know, I totally agree with Moob there. It's a good shout, because Ince really didn't deserve to get dropped when he did, because he was playing well, to be fair to him. So see how it goes.
Yeah, like I say, we just looked across the whole entire pitch today. We looked absolutely unbalanced. You know, there is just no two ways about it. You know, the other thing is, you know, Ogbona's back on the bench and he's not even getting a game. You know, I thought he was meant to be the one that we brought in to shore up everything, and yet he's now not getting a game coming back from injury. You know, surely it's worth him getting on the pitch to get minutes under his belt. But yeah, I just don't get. Oh, hello, someone's got a message.
Please leave a massage.
Yes.
It's probably Dino, isn't it? It's not me, Dino.
No, it's not me.
That's you know what that is? That's a Turkish prison saying that it's almost kebab time.
Well, his ex-con mate sending a dick pic, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was worth it in the end, wasn't it?
But no, I think some things have got to change for QPR on New Year's. There's just there's no two ways about it. You can't send some of those players back out after today. Some of them need to be dropped. But there was something.
Now a dime. What's the balls? What is the balls?
That's calling. That's just a calling one from Halsey. I don't know. He's on form. Yeah, but it's the space in which they played 3 games, Woody. We're not even having a proper
recovery time.
Yeah,
it's too much.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but we played, what was it, Boxing Day? What's today's day? The 29th. So we've played, what, 3 days?
All day.
Yeah.
Thursday, Sunday, and Wednesday.
Yeah. Hopefully, an extra day might help us out a bit. Instead of playing like Tuesday, play Wednesday instead. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just annoyed with today. I really am. But as Dino said, the Cardiff time wasting tactics didn't help. The ref couldn't even get control of that.
No.
Frustrated. I know Michael said. Did Michael Thorpe say something about January signings?
Yeah. What do you think we should sign? I know we will talk about every single week. We might as well. We'll get onto that now, and then obviously throw a few things else out. Maybe you start and go back around the table. I'll let you boys get on with it.
Well, like I said the other week, rule out the back line. I can't see where you can add anyone else to the back line because someone's gonna have to go for that to happen. I seriously think we're going to need a couple of midfielders. I think it is 2 midfielders at least, and I hate to say it is going to have to be a new striker. We can't carry on like this. Yeah. Ideally, I think a few people around me, sitting around me today, the ref was Welsh. He probably was, to be honest, or he lived in Bristol. Basically, still the same thing. Just separated by a bridge.
You put a line down the thing. It's usually the same thing, isn't it? It's just got like a little bit of water between it.
But I think one thing that a few people were saying around me was when Jefferson was coming on. Why take Bayo off? Put the 2 of them up front and see what happens.
Oh, there's now wrong with the Welsh because I'm going to get hit.
Yeah. I think
the Welsh are brilliant. I love them. Amazing.
I'm going to get clattered as well at this rate. So
yeah, we love the Welsh. Brilliant. Amazing. Yeah.
Yep.
Go on, carry on, mate.
Yeah. So I think it's got to be. It has to be 2 midfielders. I don't think the wide positions need to be added to, but I think it's just 2 centre mids and get a striker. Find a striker. Find another one from the Prem on loan. It's got to be someone. You know, it's something's. There's got to be some players out there that are not getting game time. You know, but it's a case of right. Do you want game time? Come to us. You know, maybe that guy from Aston Villa that was it Stockport County had that they've recalled, saying he might be. It sounds like he's going to go to a championship club, so maybe we might get him on loan. But I don't know. But it's got to be something's got to happen. Otherwise, I can see us falling down the league, and I don't want to see that. Kone from Wickham.
Is he gone to Wickham now? Oh, I'll take him back then. He's
He was in Marseille. He was at Marseille in the summer.
Yeah, he's about to say, where's he gone now, Dave? Jesus. Oh, that's a good shout, actually. That's a bloody good shout.
Yeah, the only problem with that is you've got to ask West Ham to pay the bulk of his wages because we can't. He's on an obscene amount. I think isn't he on over 100 grand a week? Sure,
Jefferson's on about 40, they reckon. Jesus.
Yeah, but that's Bournemouth though.
Yeah, we must be paying some sort of fee there as well. Brim Diaz from Southampton. He's upset about being supply.
He was the one. I'll tell you what. He was the one tearing the championship up with Blackburn.
Yeah.
Not so long ago.
Oh, Ben Brewington Diaz. I think Brim Diaz. It's a bloody Brim Diaz.
Yeah, it's that one. God, I would have him.
Yeah, I'd have him.
I definitely would. Yeah, and he's someone that knows where the net is and won't. Well, I doubt we'd sub him off every week. We'd probably keep him on.
I'll just do it for banter. I'll do it for banter one game as a 2-0 up, just sub him. You shit, come on. Right, Dino, what do you reckon, mate?
I'd have the bloke I'd have the one apparently we were after. What's his name? Ian Atchode, or the one that played for Leicester and Man City, the one we were after?
Yeah, Kenichi and Atchode.
Yeah, I'd have him in a heartbeat if he's fit. I'd definitely take him. I thought he's a bit of a class player, especially at championship level. I'd look at him. Or the Diaz bloke, yeah, by all means. But I'd have him. You know, he knows where the goal is. He's played at the highest level. He might be a little bit unfit. It might take him a little while. But no, I think he's good on the ball, good touch, and, you know, good football brain. I don't know what he's like at the moment, but I said at championship level, I think he'd be fine. Yeah, Armstrong from Southampton would be a good one as well. Yeah, I'd have him
both
as well.
of them.
Yeah, all three of them, yeah.
Two strong arms.
Too strong.
Oh, God.
Definitely, mate. McLean, what do you reckon, mate?
For me, yeah, I would love to see a striker. I think the whole Jefferson thing is, I don't like they're getting on anyone's back, but it hasn't worked out well. And I know Tom supported him, and ironically, against Portsmouth, he didn't have a bad game, to be fair. But I haven't seen the incident today, but it's quite clear from what you're saying, he seemed to back out when he shouldn't have done. I'd like to see some of those names mentioned. Diaz, certainly, and the old Leicester guy, another quality addition. I just hope, above all else, that the board back cleverly, because he's done a remarkable job getting us where we are. Give him because it's such a topsy-turvy league this year. We're within a shout. I think we are one game away from being mid-season, bang on halfway. So we're still sixth, right? Which is phenomenal. With what we were left with as a squad and what he's turned it into, I think he's done brilliantly. So stand up and back the guy, give him the help he needs. I think one or two in the middle of the park wouldn't be a bad thing either, but certainly a forward. And we all know forwards are like gold dust, but it'd be great because then we can go and like whenever you listen to ex-players talk about it, they always say January is a great time to bring somebody in because it freshens up the changing room. You know, you've had the same faces primarily since, pre-season and August. A couple of new faces in. It gives everybody a lift, pushes people a bit more. So, it's great. So, yeah.
Is it Halsey's got a good point, Darren, to be fair? I mean, Dino, come on, mate. You've been a bit silent there in your Real Madrid bloody Galatasaray away duvet or something. It's the Real Madrid one by the looks of it. You know, you look whiter than white there, mate, but he says some tips about strikers in the Turkish league, mate. Come on.
Yeah, right. I wish.
Do those. Go on, sorry, mate. Go on.
I think isn't that Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain available? The old Scouser, because apparently it's not worked. It's not been working out for him over there.
Dino?
He's always bloody injured. That's what.
That's be the first one. Is Taylor Rose behind you? Yes, she is actually. Just
I can see
her. Yeah, Taylor Rose behind. Dino asked the guards they will watch the football. from Halsey. Good tip there. Dan said we need a permanent striker rather than loan. Jill, that the team now ready for next season. Byron and Jefferson will be gone. That's a good point. Kev said players. Yeah. I'll show everyone the Teddy view. Yeah, right. I'm going to show you this. This is for a laugh.
God.
This is what we got. I know he knows. This is what we got because Taylor has to always be with Daddy. This is what we got her. She's got a daddy Teddy. Literally, as I'll get Sir Luther back. Yeah, I'd have him back up front now. Let alone thing, mate. Jesus. Would you take?
That's Charlie Savage. That's Robbie Savage's boy.
Oh, Charlie. Oh, it's Charlie Savage.
Yeah,
got French or something.
Yeah.
Yo, Charlie Savage. Yeah, no, he's a good player, but is he ready for the championship? I mean, it's worth a go. No Mohican on the. No, they didn't do Mohicans, mate. Sadly. Lucian got it for a yeah. No, absolutely. Right. Okay. Yeah, Charlie Savage. Just before we get on to Moves' segment. Is there anyone else? Because I mean, there's a couple through up window. Obviously, we'll get him back on either next week or the week after because I know he wants to talk about transfers, and that'll be a decent pod as well. But he had a couple. He had the Peterborough one and another one, El Ghazi, didn't he?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I think this. Sorry, boys, it jumps in. I think this Peterborough one. I think we're going to have to keep an eye on because if we tried in the summer and they said no,
yeah,
surely now they're going to want to do business. Otherwise, they lose him on a free.
Oh, Peterborough.
Yeah, Peterborough.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me if that one does happen. And you know, I understand what I think it was Dan was just saying that get a permanent striker in. But the problem is, though, I can see a permanent striker costing us a lot of money.
Yeah.
And it's something we don't have right now. Is a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I think for me, it seems to have gone quite. Yeah, that's another one.
Is that Cooper still on the free?
Which one?
The one from Leeds, the centre back we were interested in a while ago.
No, he got signed by someone else, didn't he?
Oh, did he?
I think so. I think he did. But the thing is, though, we've got. What about Adeyemo? Giving him a go.
Well, I said that today, and someone said, "Well, he's not been doing it in the under-21, so why bother?" I was like, "Hang on."
A lot of players don't do that. A lot of players don't show that much thing in the under-21s. Then you stick them in the first team,
they come alive.
Yeah, I'd give him a go. No one knows about him. He's an unknown quantity. I mean, there must be, like Halsey said, there must be people in the youth that can step up.
Well, I thought this was the whole idea when Kleb's come in, that more of the players were going to come out.
He'd never come to Watford, but that'd be fucking awesome.
Dave, I admire your.
That's a hell of a shout, but there's more chance of Dino breaking out of a Turkish prison than us getting Ivan Toney.
I think
he doesn't want to break out. He doesn't want to break prison.
No, exactly. He's
I think every night.
I think Ivan Toney's going to end up going. I think he will go to Tottenham. I think that's going to happen. I think he'll go Spurs.
Maybe he should come to us then. Got more chance winning, so.
But this is, like I was just saying, Klebs, when he said, when he come in, if the youth players are doing well, they'll get their chance. But I haven't really seen that for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just wondering what is going on. Since we've gone out the League Cup, some of those players that were in and around the first team have now disappeared. They've gone back into the youth setup, or they've been sent off on loan somewhere. So, Morris hasn't been too great, to be honest. I will agree with that.
No, I've posted that thing up of Jemison, that replay from Watford FC Norway. I posted up. I said he shat himself when he saw the keeper. Pathetic. Pans just said no, he's just shit. Fair enough. Morris has had chances, has been poor. Right, okay, let's get on the segment. boys and girls, thank you ever so much. But it is time moves, I believe, for the segment.
Yeah. Let's have a quick little roundup.
Let's get the roundup out for the lads, boys.
Yeah. Ah, yes. Greetings, one and all, for the final time in 2024. We come to the best part of the show, as everyone says. Philip, yes, I'm coming towards that. You've beaten me to it. God, punchlines galore. You can tell it's panto season already. Yes, right. Non-league. God, it was all going off the other day on Boxing Day. I will start with Hemel because I've never known it in all my years. I think Pidge can probably back me up as well. It was Derby Day on Boxing Day down at Vauxhall Road against some team called St Albans. But for some reason, in about the 55th minute, it was abandoned due to a power cut. Yes, can you believe it? We think someone's been up to something. The steward's inquiry is still happening. So yeah, a finely poised game at 1-1, and everyone was back home by 4:10 apparently. That's good. Oh dear, South Park lost. They probably had too much Christmas turkey. Such a shame. I know, mate. I've been waiting for that comment. I thought, get me a haircut. He's going to say something straight away, but he's biding his time. Halsey, I will get you. Yeah, so unfortunately, the Hemel Albans match has got to be rearranged. We don't know when that's going to be yet. Just no, Woody. That's just perfect. So we will look forward to a rearranged game. They are the Tudors are back in action. When are they back in? Yes. Of course. They're back in action on New Year's Day. They're making a short trip down to Chesham. Ali G is still here. Yes, Booyakasha. This is getting out of control already. So if you're not going to QPR, QPR heart away. Check out who's playing, because all the non-league teams will be back in action on New Year's Day as part of the traditional fixture list. National League have actually shaken it up a bit this year, because normally it's the team. No, I think that was the National Grid that might have got charged, mate. But yeah, like I say, the whole entire National League this season is trying a new thing this year. Normally, when Boxing Day, New Year's Day, you play the same team home and away. This year, they're actually freshening it up, and they've decided to do other fixtures instead. So, like I say, Hemel travel down to Chesham, make a little short trip down the road. I think St Albans might be at home as well. There's plenty of other teams that are also at home in the local area. So, like I say, if you're not going QPR, please get on down to a local non-league game and have a good laugh on New Year's Day, because I don't know if I'm going to go to any yet. Quick little bit of ladies' news. We've got a couple of little bits. The girls are currently on a Christmas break, putting their feet up and everything, and then training hard as well, I believe. They are back in action next Sunday, so it's a double header, double weekend of Watford. Home to Sheffield United on the Saturday for the men, home to Lewis women on the Sunday, and we do have a good relationship with Lewis FC. So if you're wondering, if you've got nothing to do next Sunday, you want to come down, please come on down. Get your ticket. The tickets are available now through the Watford website. Put your season ticket number in if you're a season ticket holder, and you get a discount. You get 50% off, which is always a good thing. The game kicks off at 2 p.m. So it was, nice early afternoon on a Sunday. Can't go wrong. Plenty of refreshments as well. It's always a good afternoon out. Come down, come make some noise. Come join the balmy lot, including myself, behind the goal. you'll soon see why we're balmy. Woody's spell checking is also available that day as well. One other little bit of Watford women's news, and we've got to say, and this is actually a congratulations. It goes to our centre mid Sophie McLean, who is expecting her first child in June. So, Soph, a big congratulations to you. We are going to miss you playing in the centre mid, being the linchpin as always. So yes, good luck to hers, and we hope we still see her around the ground, around the stadium on match days. I believe we will. But yeah, so from all of us, a big congratulations, and that is pretty much it. Have a happy new year.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it, mate. Yeah, well done. Right, yeah. So right, okay. Just before we go, next couple of games. Oh, hang on. Woody's saying, and the season ticket holders get half-price tickets. Right, St Albans Enfield at Clarence Park New Year's Day, 3 p.m. by the way, Moobs.
What's that?
Yeah, no, I was just saying that one.
Yeah. But I had a feeling they would be at home. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure who they were playing. So yeah, Enfield Town, that would be tasty for those two. We should have a New Year's beer of the year.
Very true, mate. Very, very true. He's hiding at the moment with that. But, yeah, I saw that as well. It's quite disgraceful. What's that?
We wait with anticipation as to what that's going to be.
he laughs, but he knows it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I've been very good this Christmas. What I do have here is, I don't know if you get it in England.
Oh.
So, Erdinger. Do you get that in the UK, Erdinger?
Erdinger? I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, this is an alcohol-free beer, so I ain't been drinking basically for the most part of 3 months now. But it's Erdinger alcohol-free. The thing is, it actually tastes like a really nice lager. It's not one of those shit American tastes like piss things. This actually has a good bit of flavour to it. So if ever you see Erdinger, it's a really decent beer. Alcohol-free, but it's good, yeah? No, it's good.
Nice one, mate.
Yeah. Cheers. Happy New Year, everybody.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Hitchin versus Barnwell, by the way.
Thank you, Melanie. Thank you. The Eskimo hasn't done it. Savage.
He's got chills, they're multiplying.
Yeah. I don't know if he's losing control yet.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, I'm not sure if it's German or Dutch. I'm not sure. One of the two, I think.
It's definitely one or two. Then we find out you're all wrong and shit, and it's Austrian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just the way it is, isn't it? Right, guys, girls, we'll see you next week, next Saturday for the fans' verdict. Obviously, we'll get your opinions through from the game against Sheffield United. Obviously, any opinions you want to get through from the QPR game, obviously you can get that done as well. That's Saturday 8 p.m. TMA Sunday Night Live as always. I won't tell you what day that is, but it'll be 8 o'clock. I might have to remind a couple of people on here, probably Halsey, what thing. You probably know time is. Not Turkish. Dino won't know that though. By the way, Dino, that's from Halsey. Turkish language is quite hard to learn, by the way, so you've got to give him the benefit of the doubt, to be fair. Right, yeah, so we'll see you next Saturday, 8 p.m, Sunday, 8 p.m. as well. Dave Midnight Express. Nice.
What a film.
Is that passing through?
Non-alcoholic. You bunch of pussies. That's really apple juice. He just frothed it. Cheers, Archie. Nice one, mate. Don't ask me how he done that, but if you want to DM him, he'll probably tell you how he does it. Canadian delicacy as well. So right, okay, yeah. So we'll see you next week, boys and girls. Massive shout out to John McLean, Turkish immigrant, and the man, the myth, the legend. Cheers, boys. Thank you, everyone who's been watching. Hopefully, you had a fantastic Christmas and a happy New Year as well. Don't drink responsibly. No, honestly, do drink responsibly. Yeah, please do. Don't listen to me, or you end up in a Turkish jail like Dino. If you listen to me, so just a massive happy New Year, guys and girls. Thank you ever so much for 2024 supporting the channel, forum, everything that goes with that. Obviously, head on over to the women's supporters forum. We've got that posted up in the announcement. So if you haven't joined already, please join for all the latest news on the women's team and all the women's teams as well, all developments and everything as well. So yeah, log on to that. You've been beautiful. We've been TMA. It's good night from the legend.
It is good night from Turkish jail.
It's good night from Darren.
Right from El Pidge.
El Pidge, really?
Pidge.